Now at 4:30, L.A. County Sheriff's deputies have been told to cut back on overtime and spending.
Yeah, so the county is nearing the end of its fiscal year, and money, of course, is tight because of legal settlements, inflation, and, of course, federal funding cutbacks.
All right, our investigative reporter Eric Leonard joins us live in our newsroom with an update for us. Eric.
Hi, Michael and Annabelle. Well, we hear about these kinds of funding shortfalls pretty much this time of year every year, weeks before the current budget expires at the end of June. The Sheriff's Department says this is temporary and should not affect its ability to respond to emergencies. But I've seen an internal memo sent out to sheriff's employees that says the department must implement budget reduction measures immediately for at least the next 7 weeks. That's when deputies have been told to reduce overtime and postpone non-critical repairs and spending. And that means deputies generally won't be allowed to spend extra hours after their shifts are scheduled to end on overtime to finish reports. The Sheriff's Department says this won't affect the number of deputies on duty each day. They say it won't affect public safety. The department memo says this year's county budget saw some extraordinary strains. That was after the county agreed to a more than $4 billion settlement with people who said they were abused as children while in the county's care or custody. Plus, federal funding has been reduced for a variety of health and social programs that the county has to make up with local funds. And add to that, general inflation that's made things the county purchases a lot more expensive. So the Sheriff's Department says this is a temporary change and there will be more money in its accounts after July 1st. That's when the county's new budget year begins. A spokesperson says the public should not see a difference in service from the department and says the cut won't affect preparations for the FIFA World Cup games because it says FIFA reimburses the county for the cost of its law enforcement and security needs. I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News. Back to you.
All right, Eric, thank you so much for that. Well, the fun was put on hold at Six Flags Magic Mountain this morning. The park in Valencia opened 2 hours late because of a bomb threat. News Chopper 4 was overhead as armored vehicles swept the park. Once L.A. County deputies determined the park was safe, the gates opened at 12:30.
An alarm system may have stopped some robbers right in their tracks. Police say the would-be thieves targeted this house here in Beverly Grove and panicked when that alarm went off. This happened just before 11 o'clock last night. Police spread throughout the neighborhood, but the crew got away before officers showed up. Neighbors say they've already been on high alert.
I feel safe because I have 2 big dogs in my house, but I'm always on alert. People are definitely fed up. You know, we're all super vigilant.
We also heard from a security expert who works with other families in this area.
These days, because there are so many burglary crews already out there, they're choosing homes with gates, without gates. Really, the only thing that you can do as a homeowner is catch them off guard.
All right, so here are 5 things he says you can do right now to catch them off guard. Have an outdoor alarm system that sounds as soon as it senses human movement. Install a hardwire camera system instead of a Wi-Fi system because some of these crews are actually using Wi-Fi jammers to disconnect your cameras. Put security film on glass windows, which makes them harder to smash, and have deadbolts and kick devices installed on your doors.